Honor, this case should be thrown out. Other than her story, the plaintiff doesn't have one piece of evidence.
Because the evidence lies within their personnel files, which they're conveniently refusing to hand over.
Those files contain sensitive information. He's fishing at the expense of our employees' right to privacy.
Please. They don't give a rat's ass about his employees' right to privacy. Sorry, that's actually unfair to rats' asses.
Your Honor, Mr. Specter's claim that we don't care about our employees, though belittling, doesn't carry any weight as a rule of law.
True, but what does carry weight is that an investigation of sexual harassment must be conducted without any duress.
Your point?
The investigator and every person being interviewed answers to the CEO they're investigating. That is the definition of duress. It'd be as if your bailiff accused you of sexual harassment, and you assigned your stenographer to investigate. Now, how likely would it be that this investigation yielded any fruit?
You honestly think I would harass Herman?
Well, I don't know, Your Honor. Some people have a thing for the uniform.
I'd like to think Herman would come to me before it even got to an investigation.
I saw that. That should be stricken.
Well, what if Herman did come to you, Your Honor, and you betrayed his trust by firing him under false pretenses?
You really think that little of me?
I wouldn't trust you as far as I can throw you, Your Honor.
Hand over the files today. That's it. Herman, I'd like to speak to you in chambers.
Phone records with Joanna Webster prior to her testimony. And an affidavit stating you paid Miss Webster to falsely testify. Mr. Hunt, harassment is a civil violation. The penalty is money, but witness tampering, that's a crime. And you will go to prison, where I guarantee you'll learn more about unwanted sexual advances than you can possibly imagine.
Do you think this is going to intimidate me? Even if this evidence was credible, who are you going to get to prosecute a small-time witness tampering charge, huh?
Harvey, didn't you graduate law school with the current U.S. attorney in New York?
In fact, I did. And I think he might even be interested in pursuing a case like this.
Wait, are you two still close?
Well, I was the best man at his wedding.
Wow.
No, you weren't. You're bluffing.
No. I think I've got some pictures of us at the ceremony. Let's see. Yeah, here we are. Must admit, I look very dashing. This is me and his mother. The woman adores me. Here we are at his bachelor party. There's no strippers. It was lame. But he can't put guys like you away for sexual harassment and then go to strip clubs now, can he?
All right, what do you want?
An admission of guilt and a guarantee that you'll obtain treatment before working again. And Nancy gets reinstated with back pay.
Fine.
And a raise.
Okay, all right. Are we done?
The kid should be able to grow up without the burden of tuition hanging over his head, don't you think?
Which is why you're also gonna pay Nancy an extra $250,000. Charles.
Gentlemen.
Thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
Not bad. Well done.
Driving a cab isn't glamorous, but it's an honest day's work. Ever since I started, I looked forward to a time when I could tell customers that they were riding in my cab, that I was an owner-operator. So I scrimped and I saved until I finally had enough put away to buy a medallion. But because of the actions of these men, I've lost that opportunity. So make no mistake, this trial is not about a busted headlight. This is a trial about a broken dream.
Forget the case, they're gonna make him president.
Statements are like free throws. Easy. Nobody's playing defense.
Are we good at defense?
You would agree that chauffeur drivers cause more accidents.
Objection, badgering.
Sustained.
Objection, argumentative. Leading the witness. Ambiguous, privileged, inflammatory.
Sustained. Anything further, Mr. Santana?
Yes, Your Honor, I would like to call to the stand Mr. Michael Ross, please. What time had you called for the limo on the morning of the accident?
We were supposed to leave at 8:30.
And what time did you get to work?
Objection, irrelevant.
It's highly relevant, Your Honor. It speaks to the psychology of the driver, Rahim Benghazi.
Overruled. Answer Mr. Santana's question.
8:40.
So unless Mr. Benghazi made up for that lost time, you were going to be late for that meeting, correct?
Yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
When the accident occurred, you were on your way to the medallion auction. When and where was this auction to take place?
9 a.m. City Hall.
According to the police report, the accident occurred at 8:53 a.m. That means you only had 7 minutes to get downtown in rush hour traffic.
Objection, irrelevant.
I believe when I made the same objection, you told His Honor it was highly relevant.
Overruled.
You were running late, only the stakes for you were much higher, weren't they?
These things never start on time.
Then why was the first medallion sold at 9:03 a.m.? You were scared your chance at a medallion was going up in smoke, and you ran a red. Then you used the accident to paint me and Ray Benghazi as a couple of scapegoats.
You can't prove that.
What color was the light?
I take the fifth.
You can't take the fifth, Mr. Santana. This isn't a criminal case. What color was the light?
He cut me off.
You claim to love our legal system so much. Answer the question. What color was the light? What color was the light? Your Honor?
Answer the question, Mr. Santana.
It just meant so much to me.
Your Honor, can I sidebar with opposing counsel? We can roll the dice with the jury, but I'd rather settle.
How much do I have to pay?
Nothing. You take responsibility for the accident, and your insurance company makes Ray whole. In return, I waive my right to collect legal fees.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I've got a reputation to maintain. That goes for you too, Judge.
So what was the exact amount of money that was lost from Stable Shelter's account?
Why?
$152,375,242.18. I'm good with numbers.
Huh. All right, what do you have?
We've compiled a printout of every account that had a deposit made on the day in question in all of Liechtenstein's 16 banks.
Okay, well, we are going to focus on, these 5 banks.
How can you be sure?
Watch this. These 4 banks have a history of capitulating to subpoenas, so Maslow would know. These 6 have U.S. corporate parents, which would expose their accounts to federal scrutiny. Once again, Maslow would know. And then the one that he's got right there is loan reserves. Therefore, its solvency's in question. And there is no way in hell that Maslow would take his stolen money and put it into some shaky bank.
So we can be sure.
Every person who embezzles money, they do it in their own way. But the one thing that they all have in common is that they never put all their eggs in one basket. So we are going to be looking at a combination of accounts.
Across banks.
Well, I mean, maybe across banks, maybe the same bank, but we're definitely looking at more than one account.
How do we figure out which accounts are his?
Because they're all going to add up to the same exact amount of money that was lost from Stable Shelter's account.
How do you know?
When the account was drained, it had to go somewhere.
What goes out from Lucille's had to go into Maslow's.
Simple law of mathematics.
So we just have to figure out a combination of accounts that adds up to...
$152,375,242.18. I'm good with numbers, too.
Thanks for meeting us on such short notice.
I assumed you're ready to take our offer.
I rushed right down.
Well, we just have a few questions before we get to any of that.
We didn't agree to answer any questions.
No, Robert, it's okay. I'm happy to play.
Have you ever been to Liechtenstein, Mr. Maslow?
You know, I've been to many places, among them Liechtenstein.
Really? Well, of those many places, did you open 7 different bank accounts, the amounts of which add up to exactly the same amount of money that disappeared from Lucille Jackson's endowment fund?
I doubt it. What I don't doubt is that if you trace the money that went into those accounts, you'll find that it came from our corporate offices in Sri Lanka. It's completely legitimate. I mean, I'm happy to show you the records whenever you'd like.
Oh, that's great. Isn't that great? Well, after that, can you show us the records of the 7 safety deposit boxes that you opened at those same banks the same day?
I don't have to answer that.
This isn't a deposition.
You're so right. It's more of a presentation.
We can make it a deposition.
Or trial.
Up to you.
We have pictures of you entering those banks.
And we have enough to crack their subpoenas.
Just a matter of time, Tony.
All right, what do you want?
What do I want? Well, it's not about me. It's about Lucille. She wants your head on a stick.
But she'll settle for her money back.
And your resignation.
We agree right here. No criminal prosecution.
Done.
If Lucille doesn't get her money back today, nothing's done. Paul says we tell Tom there's no other way.
But there is another way. Oh, what, you don't even want to hear it?
Of course I want to hear it. Since when do I take marching orders from a bow tie?
There are 8 projects being built in the 2 blocks around Madison 25. Every one of them started after it. Madison 25 is the centerpiece of the whole development. If it's not finished, they're all worthless.
It's not the bank's problem.
But it is, because guess what 6 of these buildings have in common?
National's backing them all?
Doesn't make sense for them to foreclose and devalue all their other projects.
Unless they have another agenda.
Huh, I wonder where we could ever find evidence of that. You think that helps us?
I think we can take this to the bank.
I see, that's funny because we're actually going to a bank. It's good.
Twice in one day, Mr. Specter. I understand how your client must feel.
Actually, he's feeling fantastic. You know why that is? Because I told him the balloon payment's going away.
Okay, I'll bite. Why is it going away?
Because as much as people hate lawyers, you know who they hate more?
Bankers. After all, you were the ones that got us into this recession in the first place, right?
Oh, gentlemen, I do not need a history lesson.
Then let's talk about the future. What happens to Madison 25 after you force it into bankruptcy?
Maybe someone steps in and finishes it. Someone whose recent merger leaves them needing a large downtown address.
Oh, now that you mention it, there's a little item in your shareholder letter about the search for a new corporate headquarters.
Yeah, I like to read.
Well, I don't.
You intend to leverage this foreclosure to get a prime piece of real estate at a song. You see, Elaine, we looked up your skirt.
In the 6 clients you represent surrounding Madison 25, well, it turns out Pearson Hardman actually reps 3 of them.
And when the other 3 find out about what you've done, which will happen right after I leave here, we'll rep all 6. And when we move their business elsewhere, they'll take roughly...
a shitload of money out of your bank. Shitload? We'll give or take. Mr. Mendoza, you've asserted that as a parent you have certain rights. Do those include the right to discipline Marco as you see fit?
Every parent has that right.
The right to teach your child a lesson?
Yes.
When he defies you?
If need be.
And if need be, do you get angry? Do you fly off the handle? Do you become abusive?
No, I would never go that far.
Mr. Mendoza, would you agree that along with those rights, you have certain responsibilities as a parent?
Of course.
The responsibility to keep your son healthy?
Marco gets up every day at 4:30 to train. I think that one's covered.
The responsibility to keep your son safe?
That's the first job of every parent. Let's talk about May 18th of last year. You took your son to the hospital where he was treated for severe dehydration.
Rushed my son to keep him safe.
What I'm interested in is how he got dehydrated in the first place.
He was running laps.
And hadn't you had an argument about going pro the night before?
Yes.
And you wanted to teach him a lesson, as was your right.
What?
He questioned your authority, didn't he? He's done it before, hasn't he? And you don't like that, do you?
You are twisting this.
You got angry, you flew off the handle, and you became abusive.
Objection, badgering.
Easy, Mr. Ross.
Markle has never called 911. He's never reported me to social services. He's never complained to anyone.
They never do.
You think I put my own son in the hospital?
Oh, I've read this report. I know you did, and I know you will again.
You are a lying little piece of shit.
There it is.
Mr. Mendoza, that's enough.
No further questions.
First of all, you just have to look at the statistics. I mean, this guy Solis could barely crack 20 homers a season a few years ago, and now he's banging out over 40 a year. What's that supposed to be, the wisdom of age? And you don't even have to look at what he's doing on the field to wonder if this guy is juicing. Just take a look at him. Now look, I might not be a scientist, but I do have common sense, and it says this guy is doping. But hey, it's just one man's opinion.
Your Honor, if being an asshole was a criminal offense, I'd say lock Mr. Zielinski up. In fact, if they want to call him that, be my guest. But they better use the word opinion, like he did. Because unless I woke up this morning in Nazi Germany, that's my client's right.
Nazi Germany?
I was making a point.
Yeah, good one.
Your Honor, his client blatantly declares his rants are merely his opinions for the sole purpose of skirting libel law.
I drive 65 for the sole purpose of avoiding a speeding ticket. Doesn't make me a criminal.
But Mr. Specter doesn't have malice against other drivers.
What does he have?
I don't know.
Your Honor, we have a little recording of Mr. Zielinski of our own. This is what Mr. Zielinski sounds like when he doesn't know the cameras are rolling.
Solis? The guy is a goddamn fraud. He's juicing. I know it. I don't care what evidence he or the league claim to have. When I say things, people listen, and I'm going to run his ass out of the game.
Your Honor,
Save it, Mr. Specter. Case goes to trial.
Your Honor, this is not a Ponzi scheme or insider trading. This is cold-blooded murder. Prosecution moves that bail be denied.
That's ridiculous. My client's not going anywhere. She's got a business to run.
Let's look at how she does business. Less than 48 hours ago, she admitted to bribery.
You want to talk about how she does business? Let's talk about how you do business.
Your Honor, I have a list of 87 murder cases that Cameron Dennis tried as a DA. In each instance, he allowed reasonable bail to be set.
I allowed bail because gangbangers don't have a fraction of Ms. Hessington's resources.
You allowed bail because you didn't give a damn about those guys, and this is personal. It's why you took the case. It's why you hit a witness, and it's why you negotiated a settlement in bad faith.
My chambers, now. You bring an accusation like that into my courtroom, you better be able to back it up.
Your Honor, when I told him he took this case to stick it to me, he said, quote, I did, and now I got her, and you didn't see it coming.
You know what, Your Honor? He's right. I am sticking it to him. Guilty as charged, just like his client.
That's
let me
enough. I am not a washing machine. You two are not here to air your dirty laundry.
She admitted to bribing a colonel in the Army, and that same Army killed these people.
3 environmentalists died in the polar ice cap. You think she killed them also?
Maybe I'll look into that.
Are you gonna leak it to a corporate raider, too?
What's he talking about?
I'm talking about the fact that he leaked this whole thing to Tony Giannopoulos. This is a personal vendetta, and he has no concrete evidence against my client. Not only do I want no bail, I want you to throw this case out right now.
Well, I'm not going to do that. But I'll tell you something, Mr. Dennis. I am setting bail at $1. And if you don't have any evidence, I'm going to hear his motion for summary judgment, rule in his favor, and this trial is going to be over before it even starts.
When did this become a deposition?
It didn't. But since you seem so anxious to ask Esther about what she said in the past, I thought I'd just save us all the trouble and get it on the record myself.
What? I never agreed.
You promised Jeffrey 50% of your company, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Then it's settled.
Well, not quite. Now that our client has admitted that she made the agreement, we'd like to discuss the circumstances under which she did.
What do you mean the circumstances? She promised me 50%, period.
No, she promised you 50% because you forfeited your admission to medical school.
That's right.
And instead of going to Stanford, I stayed home and took care of our family.
Then why is there no record of you ever being admitted to Stanford? Or any school, for that matter. Just a pile of rejection letters.
You lied to me?
This is ridiculous. Lots of people don't get into medical school on the first try.
You were gonna take half of my company on the first try.
30%.
He's not getting another penny of the business I built myself.
You want to talk about doing things yourself? Who do you think stayed home and kept our family together while you were too busy baking muffins to make dinner for your kids?
Don't you dare attack me as a mother. You cheated on me.
Esther, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. But I did give up everything for you. I put my life on hold. I sacrificed my dream for yours. I'm never going to get those years back.
No, Jeffrey. We had everything. And you ruined it.
All right, that's enough. You have our final offer.
That's okay, Your Honor. My client's firm is now the subsidiary of a holding company with a different trading license.
What?
It's all right here.
In that case, I move to have that company's license suspended.
And that right there is why I'd like to ask the court to have Mr. Cahill removed from any investigation regarding my client in the future.
Are you out of your mind?
We have an antagonistic history, Your Honor. Everyone knows it. And this action is nothing more than a stunt designed to punish me through my client.
This is ridiculous. I've been investigating William Sutter for 18 months.
And in the last 18 months, he took no action. And then yesterday, when I informed him I'm Mr. Sutter's attorney, within 5 hours, he suspends his license, and now he's trying to do it again. That's what I call a win.
Mr. Cahill, this doesn't look good. I'm inclined to take you off this case.
Your Honor, Mr. Specter is right. We have history, but I've been involved in this case a lot longer than he has, so if anyone is to be thrown off for conflict, it is him, not me.
I'm not going anywhere, Your Honor.
Then let Mr. Sutter waive any claims to conflict altogether, unless, of course, you want to set a precedent that anytime a defendant doesn't like his prosecutor, all he has to do is hire a lawyer he's gone up against before.
Mr. Sutter, would you like to keep your attorney or hire another one? Because I am not taking Mr. Cahill off this case.
Harvey's my guy, Your Honor.
Then unless there's some other issue, the court has a full docket.
Your Honor, permission to treat the witness as hostile.
On what grounds? The witness hasn't even said anything yet.
On the grounds that 5 minutes ago, she told me she'd sooner deny Leonard Bailey a new trial than to risk looking incompetent.
Is this true?
Yes.
Then permission granted.
Miss Casey, when you were Leonard Bailey's public defender, did he tell you that at the time of the murders, he was in the apartment of a woman named Maria Gomez? Yes. Which means he not only had an alibi, he had a witness that could testify to it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Then why in God's name didn't that witness ever take the stand?
Because she left town without telling anyone, right before the trial started.
Did you try to locate her?
Yes, I did.
How hard did you look?
I did my best.
The truth is you didn't look for her at all, did you?
That's not true. I did everything I could to try to find her.
But you didn't. And if you had, there would have been an alibi witness that would have told the jury that he couldn't possibly have committed those murders.
That witness was a drug addict with a prior conviction, and she would have been eviscerated on the stand.
Then why did you try to find her at all? Let me suggest an answer. You did try to find her because you knew if you did, Leonard Bailey would be found innocent. But you dropped the ball. Leonard Bailey went to death row. And you rather let him stay there than to admit the truth.
Ms. Casey, in your estimation, was Leonard Bailey innocent?
Objection, Your Honor. It calls for a conclusion.
Your Honor, they opened the door to this when they put her on the stand, and no one is more qualified to answer than his own attorney.
I'll allow it. Miss Casey?
I thought Leonard Bailey was guilty, and I still do.
Louis, can I talk to you for a second?
No, you can't, because right at this moment...
I know, you're gonna meet Delta Securities, and Harvey already made it clear you don't want my help trying to keep them, but I have something
No
that...
buts, Alex. I don't want your help. I don't want whatever you have, because I don't trust you.
Trust me? What the hell are you talking about?
For all I know, you were the one who gave Bratton the inside information on us in the first place.
You know what, Louis? If you think that, then why the hell don't you just fire me right now?
If it were up to me, Alex, I would.
Your Honor, I don't care what they say. We filed our patent before they did.
Well, beating someone off the line doesn't mean that you didn't jump the gun to do it, and our losses are growing by the day.
Mr. Specter, you'll have your chance to refute him at trial.
All right, Liz, you want me to be honest? I haven't felt prioritized lately.
Are you kidding me? Who was there when you had to restructure in 07? Not to mention, I just saved your ass last year.
And that was then. And now I feel like I can't even get you on the phone anymore.
Your Honor.
That's enough. I find the evidence Mr. Walsh is presenting compelling enough to let this go forward.
There's only one problem with that, Your Honor. We just took one of their partners, all of his clients. They're pissed about it, and now they want some get back.
You being willing to give me your phone number isn't the point, Lewis.
Well, it should be.
Who are you?
This is Alex Williams, our newest senior partner, and he was just stopping by. Alex?
I'm not just the newest senior partner, Tim. I'm also the partner that Bratton Gould just lost.
Your Honor, they entered into a fee-waiving partnership agreement yesterday with a company that's suddenly claiming infringement against one of our clients today.
Your Honor, their client caused real damages.
If that's true, those damages will still be there in 8 weeks, which means the only reason you'd be upset right now is if this action is nonsense. So which is it, 8 weeks or drop the case?
Morelli's expense reports for the last 3 years. The guy spends more time in Vegas than David Blaine. And now you know, just like you already know, that Lewis kills for you out there, whether he's taking your calls or not.
I'll call you tomorrow about the acquisition, Lewis.
Thank you, Tim.